Welcome back to Chefing in Atlanta. I'm your host, Derek Mullen. Today's episode, we're actually going to take the time to actually celebrate one of our chef's daughters who is actually going on to college, and we're going to celebrate the way that we like to, and that's cooking. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit that like button if you like what you're seeing, and also stay tuned for the next episode.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jen Air, who to Jen Air, old school, tabletop oven, stovetop oven or stove. We just never use this, but it's an attachment that we have that allows us, if it works, the Magic Television. Yeah.
Why do I remember you having this out when you first bought this house? Because you did. I remember that.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to use an indoor, we're going to use an outdoor. Of course, we're going to go on the egg later on. But today, I'm going to be definitely sous chef, and we're doing some roasted tomatillos. So we're going to roast them on the grill for a salsa verde. Is that right, Ethan?
That's correct.
All right. Okay. So we're going to see how that turns out.
Talking, I was like, all I'm going to do is rock them through blah.
Wait, I need to know if I'm being thrown under the bus or not.
You're not being thrown in the bus.
Okay.
It's this conversation. No,
Maybe. I don't know about buzz.
I don't even think it's bus.
Maybe a mystery.
So I was saying, I was telling him, I was like, well, we're going to do this, we're going to do some fries. What else were we talking about doing? Some wings.
Some jerk wings.
Right, and so he picked up on the jerk, and he was like, "Oh, jerk." He said, "What you gonna pull with you, or how you gonna mix that up?" I said, "I don't know." He's like, "Oh, you gonna do tacos with that?" I'm like, "That's a good idea." And so I'm talking to Taylor's like sitting right next to me, and so she's like, "You need to do that Mexican-inspired menu. That's what you like to do. That's what I like. Can you do that?" I guess so.
There you have it.
Here we are.
Caso de Dixon.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
You can say that. You grown and you in your house, so I'm not gonna say nothing about that. Somebody else definitely would. So what we have here is we're developing a marinade for the carne asada, which is a typical steak that you find in Hispanic culture for steak tacos. So what we have here is we have the beef flap, which is a cut of steak, if you want to call it that. It's similar to skirt steak, and pairs really well with steak tacos.
So what I would like for the camera to pick up, if you see the striations that are going this way, so to make sure that the cut of meat is tender, you don't want to do anything more than 2 minutes per side on the grill, right? Absolutely. So you see the long striations this way, which means we need to cut this way to make sure that the steak is going to remain tender. If you cut along the striations, then you're going to have a chewy steak and a chewy taste, and it's not going to be as good. So if you see the long striations this way, that means we're going to cut against the grain when it's done, and we'll follow back up. But it's a very thin cut of meat. We're gonna marinate this overnight, so it's gonna take on the marinade really well. And once again, 2 to 3 minutes per side at tops on high on high heat on the grill, and it's going to be a fantastic taste. So. So one of the things that most people do when they have a tough cut of meat is they use a base or a marinade or a brine that has acid, and the acid is known to break down the fibers to make it more tender. So we're tenderizing it with the acidity, and in this case it's going to have lime, and we're going to have orange juice. So the orange is the main factor in the acid that's going to help break down the fibers and make it more tender.
The generation that's coming up is kind of they have some challenges concerning being prepared to provide for themselves, cook for themselves. So I instituted something called Cooking with the Daughters. Is that what I call it?
Cooking with Dad.
Cooking with Dad or whatever, right? So trying to close the gap on that, and so she can speak to her challenges about working with me in the kitchen. I don't understand it.
He is very particular, and it just always doesn't work out because things have to be a certain way, and I'm a beginner, so it's not gonna be 5-star restaurant, you know, it's just not gonna be that. So
I'm not saying though, but I'm not, when they're in the kitchen, like they making their little eggs, whatever they doing, I'm not like,
see,
oh, you cook that
making little eggs, you know.
We put little
accomplishment.
lies and garbage.
No.
Lies and garbage you tell. When you cooking, when's the last time you was cooking in the kitchen and I was like,
Cause you're not there when I'm cooking at the same time. You don't even be there, you be gone.
what, Negro, you just said I'm over your
I'm
shoulder.
saying when we do, you be over us. You be
I'm
watching.
standing over you?
No, but you
Lies and
you're
garbage.
in the vicinity. You're in the
Lies and-
vicinity.
If I'm in there, I will look because I'm not impressed. So yeah, if
What
I'm
we
in there,
say?
I'm like, is the temperature right? Are the flames high enough? Are they
You
low
don't
enough?
have to say anything.
Is it
always
seasoned
a
properly? If you're talking to the chefing world, speak truth. Do I say anything?
It's all in your face.
Oh man, you just said I said something. Now you say it's all in my face. Sounds like you're sensitive.
Hey man, here, let me just introduce real quick because I don't think, has she been properly introduced to the, to the world? So Chefin, this is my goddaughter Taylor, and she is going off to Augusta University in a couple weeks.
Get about it.
Yeah, we're trying to get our mind right, you know, but since she got here, like literally, her mother went into labor at our house 18 years ago. Mm-hmm. So we were there since literally the beginning, and we've been there every step of the way. So we're proud of her. We're celebrating her accomplishments, and she is the first of many to go off to school. But we're doing this for Tay-Tay.
Love you too.
Sounds like you're sensitive.